Welcome to Modansi's YouTube channel. I am Sharvari Dandekar, co-founder and product formulator at Modansi. Today we are going to talk about hair fall and its relation with the Pitta dosha. In our previous video, 5 ways you can make your hair grow faster and stronger, we understood our hair growth cycle and what are some common reasons behind our hair fall. We all know some very common reasons behind our hair fall like genetics, stress, our hairstyle practices and hormonal changes in our body. Maybe during pregnancy or menopause, this can affect our hair fall. We also understood if there is an imbalance in the 3 doshas in our body, it can directly lead to hair fall and affect our hair growth. Ayurveda, which is the Indian ancient system of medicine, emphasizes the balance of the 3 doshas or the fundamental energies in our body. That is the Vata, Pitta and the Kapha dosha. According to Ayurveda, every individual has a unique combination of these 3 doshas. Now let's understand these 3 doshas in detail. What do they do? What happens if they are balanced? And what happens if these 3 doshas are imbalanced? Let's look at the first dosha, that is the Vata dosha. Vata dosha is associated with movement. This dosha is characterized by lightness, dryness and coldness. If the Vata dosha is balanced, it promotes creativity, vitality and flexibility. But if this dosha is not balanced, it causes restlessness, anxiety and digestive disorders. Let's look at the second dosha, that is the Pitta dosha. The Pitta dosha is associated with transformation. This dosha is characterized by heat, acidity and sharpness. When the Pitta dosha is balanced, it promotes ambition, intelligence and strong digestion. But if this dosha is imbalanced, it causes inflammation, anger and skin disorders. Let's look at the third dosha, that is the Kapha dosha. This dosha is associated with stability. This dosha is characterized by its qualities of heaviness, oiliness and coldness. If this dosha is balanced, it promotes endurance, strength and a stable immune system. But if this dosha is imbalanced, it can cause lethargy, weight gain and respiratory problems. Now that we understand what happens in these 3 doshas, the goal of Ayurveda is to maintain a balance within these 3 doshas. In this video, we are going to understand how Pitta dosha affects our hair fall. Now let's look at what is Pitta dosha, where is Pitta dosha found, what does Pitta dosha do in our body and what are the 5 types of Pitta doshas. Now let's look at the Pitta dosha in our body. Pitta dosha is responsible for metabolic and transformative processes in our body like digestion, absorption and assimilation of nutrients in our body. The Pitta dosha is associated with the fire and water element. It has qualities like hot, sharp, penetrating, light, oily and acidic. When the Pitta dosha in our body is balanced, it can lead to a healthy metabolism, a strong digestion and a sharp intellect. But if there is excess Pitta dosha in our body, it can lead to some physical and emotional imbalances like digestive issues such as acidity, heartburn, diarrhea and inflammation in the digestive tract, skin problems such as acne, rashes and hives, and also it increases irritability, anger and frustration. It can also lead to inflammation, which can lead to conditions like arthritis, gout and headaches. It can also increase heat intolerance. So people who have excess Pitta dosha in their body are sensitive to heat, which can cause sweating, overheating and flushing. To balance the Pitta dosha in our body, Ayurveda suggests calming practices such as yoga, meditation and diet rich in sweet, bitter and astringent tastes. Also cooling herbs like aloe vera, fennel and coriander can help with pacifying the Pitta dosha. Now let's look at where the Pitta dosha is found. According to Ayurveda, the Pitta dosha is primarily found in the small intestine, stomach, liver, spleen, pancreas, in our blood, in our eyes, and in our sweat glands. These organs and tissues are responsible for the metabolic and transformative processes in our body, and that's why the Pitta dosha plays a vital role in regulating them. Now let's look at what the Pitta dosha does in our body. We know that the Pitta dosha is responsible for metabolic and transformative processes in our body. It governs digestion, absorption and assimilation of nutrients in our body. It also regulates the temperature in our body and also governs metabolism of hormones and enzymes. Now let's look at where the Pitta dosha is found and its role in detail. First is digestion. Pitta dosha helps break down food in our stomach and small intestine. It also regulates secretion of digestive enzymes, stomach acids and bile. Second is metabolism. Pitta dosha is responsible for metabolism of enzymes and hormones in our body, which plays a crucial role for maintaining our overall health. Third is body temperature. Pitta dosha regulates our body temperature by controlling the production of quality of sweat, which helps to cool down our body. Fourth is our vision. Pitta dosha is associated with our vision. It regulates our vision and our perception of light. Fifth, our skin health. Pitta dosha is associated with maintaining a good skin health, as it regulates the production of sebum and other oils required for our skin. Sixth is mental clarity. Pitta dosha is also associated with mental clarity, intelligence and decision making, as Pitta dosha metabolizes the neurotransmitters in our brain. Now let's look at the 5 types of Pitta dosha in our body and how they affect our hair fall. According to Ayurveda, there are 5 types of Pitta doshas in our body. Each of them have a specific function and they are at a specific location. They are, first is the Pachak Pitta. This type of Pitta is found in the stomach and small intestine. So the Pachak Pitta is responsible for absorption of nutrients that are required for a healthy hair growth and our overall hair health. Second is the Ranjak Pitta. This type of Pitta is found in our liver and spleen. The Ranjak Pitta governs the formation of red blood cells and metabolism of hemoglobin. The Ranjak Pitta helps to purify blood and eliminate toxins from our body, and a good blood supply is provided to our hair roots by the Ranjak Pitta. Ranjak means giving color. So Ranjak Pitta is helpful for our hair pigment. The third type of Pitta is Alochak Pitta. This is associated with our eyes and our vision. So the Alochak Pitta governs our vision, our visual processing and our perception of light. This type of Pitta is not directly related to our hair fall or hair growth, but if there is any vitalization or any imbalance of Pitta dosha in our body, we can understand by the burning sensation in our eyes. The fourth type of Pitta, that is the Sadhak Pitta. This type of Pitta is found in our heart and it governs emotional and mental processes. If the Sadhak Pitta is aggravated, it can lead to overthinking, stress and mood swings, which can directly affect our hair fall. The fifth type of Pitta, that is the Brajak Pitta. This Pitta is associated with our skin and it governs processes like sebum production and other oil production required for a healthy skin. The Brajak Pitta is directly in relation with our hair fall and hair growth, as it's responsible for sebum production and that helps with a good scalp. So treating the Brajak Pitta is most important in our hair fall treatment. Now let's look at birth month Prakriti, Pitta dosha and hair fall. As per the Panchamahabhut Siddhant, Pitta dosha is the Tej Mahabhut, that is the fire element. If the Tej Mahabhut, the fire element, if it's associated with the Akash and Vayu Mahabhut, that is ether and air elements. This happens usually in the autumn or summer season. So people who are conceived in the summer season, that means people who are born in the months of October, November, December or January, are identified as Shardharmi individuals according to Ayurveda. Shardharmi individuals are known to be perfectionists. They always want everything in the right place. These individuals cannot bear hunger. Also, these individuals tend to have heat problems in their body, such as mouth ulcers or heat sensation while urinating. Due to the heat in their body and the overuse of their brain, they tend to have hair fall problem as the Pitta dosha in their body increases. If the Tej Mahabhut is associated with the Aap Mahabhut, that is the water element, this usually happens in the monsoon season. So people who are conceived in the monsoon season, that means people who are born in the months of February, March, April or May, are identified as Amladharmi individuals according to Ayurveda. Amladharmi individuals are overthinkers. They do not let any subject go and they are helpful in nature. These individuals may tend to have digestive disorders like acidity and migraine. So Amladharmi individuals like to eat a lot of spicy and oily food, which causes acidity, which means Pitta, and that leads to hair fall. When all Mahabhuts are balanced in nature, this usually happens during the winter season. So people who are conceived in the winter season, that means people who are born in the months of June, July, August or September, are identified as Samadharmi individuals as per Ayurveda. Samadharmi individuals tend to procrastinate. These individuals are systematic and they always want things to go their way, because of which they have a lot of hormonal changes in their body, which increases the Pitta dosha and that leads to hair fall. To balance the Pitta dosha and prevent hair fall, Ayurveda suggests some natural remedies and lifestyle changes that you can do at home. First is eating Pitta pacifying foods, having cooling foods like cucumber, watermelon and coconut, and avoiding spicy and oily food, avoiding alcohol and avoiding caffeine. Second is practicing stress management through yoga, meditation and deep breathing exercises. Third is using natural hair care products. Avoid using products with a chemical base. Try and go for more Ayurvedic and natural herbs that will help you with your hair growth. Fourth, massaging your hair and scalp with cooling oils. So massaging your scalp will also help you with your hair growth and also it can reduce the Pitta dosha. Fifth is staying hydrated. Drinking plenty of water helps flushing out toxins in our body and helps balance the Pitta dosha. Thank you. Wishing you a healthy hair.